all of you back to the event. I would like to sincerely thank our Chief Guest, Dr. Mohammed Inamur Rahman MP, Honorable State Minister, Ministry of Disaster Management and Relief. And despite his busy schedule, I mentioned to you in the morning that the Honorable Minister was stuck in a very urgent meeting of the Executive Committee of the National Economic Council, which is the ECNEC, and chaired by the Honorable Prime Minister, for which he has been occupied. And however, to show his support to the super project led by the Dhaka Chamber and his allegiance to the private sector, he has yet joined us today, despite his very busy schedule, and he has graced today's occasion as Chief Guest. So I thank you, Honorable Minister, for taking your time despite your busy schedule and gracing the occasion as today's Chief Guest. Ladies and gentlemen, as we have already spoke earlier regarding the private sector emergency operations and how the awareness of disaster risk management needs to be emphasized on the private sector. So from that perspective, I would not like to prolong my speech much, but as we said, to engage the private sector in the field of disaster risk management or disaster management, we need policy support. This is something the consortium has been regularly in conversation with the Honourable Minister, the Honourable Secretary of the relevant ministry, and we have said that to emphasize this involvement of the private sector, we need policy support, we need to be incentivized, we need to be given tax cuts for those companies who will create such examples to reduce disaster, which cost us billions of dollars in industrial damages. So however, without further ado, I will not prolong. And I sincerely thank each and every one of you for patiently waiting. And now we will hear from our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Mohammed Inamur Rahman MP. Sir, the floor is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chair of the ceremony and the President of Dhaka Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Ridwan Rahman. Guest of honor, His Excellency Mr. Alan L. Beniga, Ambassador of the Republic of the Philippines to the People's Republic of Bangladesh. Guest of honor, Mrs. Anna Orlandini, Head of Office, European Civil Protection and Humanitarian Aid Operations. Mrs. Farah Kabir, Country Director of Action Aid, Bangladesh. Excellencies, government officials of Bangladesh, academia, journalists, private sector leaders, representative of the Development Associates, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and very good afternoon. It is my pleasure to be here with you all. I am thankful to the Dhaka Chamber of Commerce and Industry and Super Consortium a state-of-the-art National Emergency Operations Center. In parallel, Bangladesh Fire Service and Civil Defense, Rajuk, DDM, and city corporations are also establishing Emergency Operations Center. We strongly believe that for sustainable development, we need to work together. On behalf of the Government of Bangladesh, the Ministry of Disaster Management and Relief will provide all-out support to develop and enhance the capacity and skill of the Emergency Operations Center. Dear humanitarian actors, it is really important to have a data support and an organized team to remain prepared for disaster response. The private sector Emergency Operations Center is also developing a database and a response team that will provide support to make an informed decision on time. That will also be supportive of our work in coordination with the National Humanitarian Architecture. There is also an initiative of utilizing artificial intelligence for hazard anticipation and sending forecast alert messages. That will be effective to contain hazards at a smaller scale. Beyond that, this initiative will open an avenue for young scientists to increase their participation in disaster risk management, which will create an example of digital Bangladesh and create an opportunity for new businesses and industries. Dear guests, I appreciate the initiative of working together with the Humanitarian Coordination Task Team for taking the steps to activate the private sector working group. This program will bring the capacity of business people in the humanitarian response. Thus, both the humanitarian and business community will be benefited mutually. We appreciate the support of European Civil Protection and Humanitarian Aid Operation for funding the Super Consortium. The initiative will also contribute to ensure a decent work environment for the workers, safeguarding their safety and security. I hope this type of symposium will be organized in the future as well. I wish that the National Symposium on Private Sector's Participation and Leadership in Disaster Risk Management will be fruitful and a big success. Thank you all. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangabandhu, Bangladesh forever.
Thank you, sir. At this point, I'd like to request our Honorable Chief Guest to inaugurate the first ever Private Sector Emergency Operations Center in Bangladesh and South Asia. At this point, I'd like to request President of Dhaka Chamber to present a memento to Dr. Muhammad Enamur Rahman, the chief guest of today's event. Again, I'd request President Dhaka Chamber to present another memento to His Excellency Alan Aldaniega, Ambassador of the Republic of Philippines to Bangladesh. সম্মানিত অতিথিবৃন্দকে ওয়েসিসে মধ্যাহ্নভোজে যোগদানের জন্য আমন্ত্রণ জানানো হচ্ছে। সম্মানিত অতিথিবৃন্দ,